Hey there, this is Ali, and today I figured I wanted to do a Let's Play of this game, Receiver 2. I've been kind of hooked by it, and it's interesting, because at its core, Receiver 2 is just gun simulator. But it's got some interesting progression and sort of a dark and gloomy story that ties it together. So on that subject of dark and gloomy, I should warn everybody watching this that there are some difficult themes of thoughts of self-harm in the story of this game. So if that's something that you don't want to see, I would say do not watch this video. But I wanted to sort of share my experience with this game. It's fairly simple in a lot of ways, but also has some interesting aspects to it. So it's teaching me how to move. It's the traditional WASD and mouse movement. Another thing, I apologize if at any time my mouse movement is too fast. If you get motion sickness from that sort of thing, this might also not be the video for you. Oh, sneak past the turret. Here it's got a highlighted thing. The game hasn't taught me about that yet, so I'm not gonna do anything with the turret except get past it. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Maybe out that door. Okay. So if I hide in the bathroom, gotta avoid the blue light. Oh boy. It's shooting at me. So, turret. New information available. After the mind kill, the threat will be able to dream automated weapons. So I'm not going to read the text of all of these. Well, I'll put them up on screen, so if you want to like rewind, look at them. So, strategies. You have the camera, the box with the light on it. Alright. Proto turret has an open chassis. Do not underestimate them. So, back to this. I managed to avoid getting shot. So I want to get behind it. I think what I want to do is get out that door. So here's an interesting bit. Running in this game isn't a matter of just holding down a button. I have to continually tap the move forward, the W button, in order to run. That was close. Just wanted to show my reflection in the window there, but I made myself visible to the turret. Alright. Let's get away from this turret. Bad news. Okay. And so the world here is composed of, let's see, it wants me to sprint. Where can I sprint to? Oh, I see. It wants me to sprint. I see the light of a turret there. I think if I sprint to that garbage container, I should be able to stay unshot. Yeah, the garbage container protected me. I can crouch to go under this pallet with the barrels. Okay. What's this? A floppy disk? Floppy disks. We don't know why, but magnetic storage media seem immune from the corrupting effects of the mind kill. We'll learn more about the mind kill later. It is essential that receivers collect as many floppies as they can. So, anytime I see a floppy disk, ammunition, it's telling me about bullets. Receiver, mind kill, awaken. These are proper nouns or proper verbs. I don't know what you call it grammatically. Oh. When it's an emphasized thing like a proper noun. But let's see, how am I supposed to get past that one? Can't get up there. So that turret over there is just kind of fixed looking this direction. Is this another one that I can sprint? Nope. I got shot. Okay. So, rifle bullets can penetrate pallets for sure. So, only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far they can go. Let's try this again. Alright. Put me right back where I was. So, is this one... It is turning a little bit. But not a lot. Oh. There's gotta be a way. These barrels block things. What is my path forward here? This gonna teach me? Be careful when approaching kill drones. Use slow taps of G to hack the turret. Okay, so I want to keep the marker inside that mark. Alright, and the turret kind of dropped a couple of bullets when I finished hacking it. That's useful. Bullets all over the place. I have a lot of bullets. What's this? A revolver. Smith & Wesson Model 10. 38 hand ejector model of 1899. That's a venerable model. Before taking long shots, you can manually cock the hammer. And it's a bit about revolvers. Revolvers are always a better choice than semi-automatics, says this training. After the mine kill, it is likely that the threat will sabotage your weapon by dreaming welded metal cylinders into one or more of your cylinder chambers. Interesting. So, this cylinder has 6 open chambers, so I gotta load bullets into it with the Z button. Oh, and this is one of the interesting things about this game. There's a different button for each different action, so in order to slide out the cylinder, I push the E button, and in order to fill each chamber with a bullet, I pushed Z, and now I gotta get the cylinder back in line. Well, first I can scroll up and down to rotate the cylinder, and then it's a different button to swing it back into place, and yet another button entirely to pull back the hammer. And then I actually don't want the hammer pulled back right now, so I'm gonna pull it back, pull down the trigger, and then slowly release it. That's how you decock a revolver. Well, this type of revolver. So now, can I get an angle on this here turret? Alright, now I want the hammer cocked back. So, aim, right mouse button, I like shoot piece of it, no, I'm still alive. There. Now I can't see. I want to hack it, but I need both hands to hack a turret. I probably shouldn't be standing in front of the barrel. So, I gotta put away, hold, back quote, holster safely. Yeah, alright. That turret is no longer a threat. What's this? Some kind of singing song. Pick up tapes to reach new ranks and permanently unlock new firearms.
When the mind kill comes, you will likely have forgotten everything about your own life before entering the post-mind kill environment. But everything that has become intuition, everything you've made a part of your inner self, the threat, is unable to erase. Therefore, it's important to train until the training becomes so natural that you give it no thought.
No thought.
Correct usage of your firearm has to become as natural as breathing for there to be any chance of success.
And also gave me an information page about tapes. So in notes, all signs indicate that the mind kill is imminent. This is the time we have prepared for. Cash duty. Alright. Good Retention is the name of the tape we just listened to. Alright. We have here some kind of scaffolding, construction. The doorway's blocked off, so I can't go that way. Up the stairs. This little box has a couple more bullets in it. There's this weird balloon. I wonder what happens if I shoot the balloon. Gave me a bullet. I happen to know that each balloon gives 1 or 2 bullets. There's a couple of balloons in a row. I feel like crouch down. Can I line them up? Yeah. Alright, I gotta wait for them to be properly aligned. 3 bullets from 2 balloons. Alright, I feel like I probably have used... Okay, so the dimpled primers there are the ones that have been fired already. I still have 2 bullets left in this load. May as well just keep that going. Oh, and I can't pick up these bullets because I've already got too many. So how many is that? It looks like maybe 18 or 20. Walk into ladders to climb them. There's another balloon. And a floppy disk. Semper Fidelis. It's the Marine slogan. U.S. Marine Corps. Semper Fi. Alright, if this disk is not blank, it means that you have survived the mind kill. Reality A. We'll learn more about Reality A later on. So if I walk into this balloon, it'll pop, but I wasn't able to get the bullets from it because I already have too many. That's fine. Alright, tap W and press space to run and jump. Made it. Oh, that's a turret. Might have seen me flinch there. Sleeping turret. The threat learns from our thoughts and responses. Sleeping turret doesn't have any motor noise because it's resting, and that this little snorkel periscope thing on top is a motion sensor. Let's try to look, learn, and listen. Never trust a dark and quiet room. Look carefully. No, that beep is what made me flinch. Tapes are fundamental to our training. Okay, so I think I can creep around behind this turret. It's got a Busted magazine. That's interesting. Oh, because it's a training element. It probably would try to shoot and not be able to shoot. But some receivers report hearing a strange voice when tapes are nearby. Is there a tape nearby? I'm not hearing a strange voice right now. Now I hear singing. There's a tape.
It is vital that you know that you are not dreaming. This is real. This is the time you have prepared for.
New insight reached, ranking up to baseline. So, baseline is like an eye with some brackets beside it. 1 introduction note found. 2 introduction tapes listened to. Nice. Introduction is the rank below baseline. Right. Interference. New diary entry added. Manifesting in stairwell. So I want to check out day 1. It finally happened. So we got a couple of diary entries. It was true. The mind kill, the threat, it was all true. This is why I joined the receivers. Then interference is from survivor. Threat is certain to interfere with our supply chain. And at least 10 times what the survivors will need. Reality B. Alright, looking forward to learning what reality A and reality B mean. Okay. Onward. How is this revolver doing? Oh, so these red X's indicate that those welded chambers. So I believe that the Smith & Wesson rotates counterclockwise. That is the next chamber to the right. Okay. Yep, there's a good old undimpled primer. Just grab the bullets down there. Oh, there's a floppy disk over there. Check it out. Ooh, it's a red floppy disk. Wonder what that means. The mongoose strikes. Let's take a look. Secret notes 121. Alright. Stoic prowess. Taking a hit and rolling with the punches. I like that footnotes. That name's too fancy pants for me. The name is Maggie. I'll try anything too dangerous for other receivers to do. Oh, I look forward to seeing more of Maggie the Mongoose's notes. There's a tape down there. Alright, let's get down. Oh. Ah, that was rough. Another side effect of the sprinting mechanics in this game is if I tap W 2 times in a row, I kind of lunge forward.
Smith & Wesson kept iterating on their revolver design in response to increasing demands from military and police around the world, and combined all of that feedback in 1899 into their 10th model, the creatively named Smith & Wesson Military and Police Revolver. Well, Since body shaming had not yet been invented, they sold it in all sorts of shapes, with rounded or square butts and barrels ranging from 2 to 6.5 inches. The main innovation of the Model 10 was combining the swing-out cylinder pin with the hand ejector rod, making it much more reliable than previous attempts at this design. This was the first revolver that combined fast reloading, reliability, and accuracy, and sold accordingly. It is arguably the best-selling handgun of all time. After they added the hammer block in 1915, the design is widely considered to be perfect. In the following 100 years, there have been no significant improvements on this design.
So this turret still has the blue light of the camera, but it stopped moving. I must have hit it in the motor. And so there's a few different destructible bits here. That wire is, I guess, completely disables it. Destroy the camera. Click. Alright, now I gotta get these spent cartridges out. So, extract casings, hold V. Alright, insert bullet. Alright, close cylinder R. Oh, wait. So, oh, that's, I can see that the chamber's not a real one, so I gotta decock and try again. Okay. Kill the ammo magazine. And this thing back here, I think, is the battery. Is there anything else destructible on this? I think I can wreck the barrel by... Those are all the bits that... Oh, I forgot the motion sensor. No, that's empty. So, again, swing out the cylinder, extract the shells, and load up the two that I've got, line it up so that it's good. There we go. That's a satisfying click. And kill the motion sensor. That, I think, is all the different things that you can wreck on these. And you can also, like, damage and knock off the legs. So, what are we looking for? 1 out of 5 tapes. I need to get 4 more. I just gotta carefully explore this place. See if I can find 4 more tapes. There's some balloons over there. I think that might be 3 that I can line up all together. And I hear a tape.
The rivalry between Colt and Smith & Wesson is as old as time itself, assuming that the universe was created in 1852.
1852.
Now, Wesson was largely unknown at the time and still reeling from his brother's sudden death and the seizure of their gunsmithing tools by creditors. He partnered with Daniel to carefully work around Colt's patents to create a slightly different revolver based on his brother's ideas, and had started to successfully rebuild his business when Sam Colt, sensed the threat to his monopoly, drove Wesson back to bankruptcy with lawsuits and legal fees. But when Colt's patent ran out, Wesson came back with a vengeance, and the Smith & Wesson versus Colt revolver debate continues to this day. Even though the modern differences consist of whether the cylinder rotates clockwise or counterclockwise and whether the cylinder release should be pulled or pushed. And ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and how they feel in the individual.
There we go. I hear another tape. Where is that? Is that above me? Doesn't sound like it's up. Let's try it down. Where was I standing when I heard that? Oh, I bet it's over this on the other side. Alright, that's a gap. I better jump it. There's the tape. You know what? I've never tried shooting a tape. I wonder what happens if you shoot the tape. It destroys it. Well, I guess I'd better not do that again. Alright, another trio of balloons. Let's see if I can get 3 for 1 this time. Gotta just line them up. Ah, helps if I have a live bullet. Alright. No, I got 2 again. One of these times I'll get 3. Ooh, floppy disk. Put away the revolver. Grab the floppy disk. I am alone. That sounds... Oh, Luis has a sad story. This is the world now. All weird connections, broken skies, and messed up sounds. I don't know if I can do this thing alone, he says. And he lost his little girl. His is a sad story. I'll tell you right now. Alright. Thought I heard a little bit of singing. Oh. When it beeps and goes yellow, it's ready to shoot. I think that angle's not a good one to approach by, so I'm gonna go for maybe a lower approach. See if... Oh, this is a whole different floor entirely. Like, oh, there's still some blue light though. Up above is where that tower was with a turret on it. Where was that blue light coming from? Looks like down that far corridor. Another floppy disk? What does it say? It bothers me, Henry. Something doesn't add up. What's happening to me? I hear a tape nearby. Is it? Where is that turret? Well, it must be in the middle of the corridor. But look, it swings to the right, swings to the left. I see that tape, or is it just? I don't know. I think I've got to deal with this turret. Now, I thought this cap on the barrel was a tape, but it's not. Louder over here. Could it be behind these big old tanks? Oh, it might be up above. Oh, there it is.
You have seen the signs around you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction.
Yeah.
You have realized that something is wrong with the media.
One of the less cheery tapes.
You know that you are different.
Not the least cheery by far.
This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment.
Alright, I think I can.
Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards awakening your true self. The media is a threat.
That red bar.
We have a technique to help. We use tape as part of this technique. You must listen to them to advance.
As I was hacking that turret, the red bar was climbing up as well. Yoga in the park. From unnamed soldier. Somehow I thought I was out of the warrior business. People in a combat zone. This unnamed soldier felt a connection with the yoga practitioners. Alright, so this one is rotating. It looks like it's got maybe a 90-degree arc that it's rotating through. Which means that it's a fairly short amount of time. If it were rotating around fully, it would take longer for it to get back to aiming at me. What's the... Got the camera, that's good. Okay. It's much easier to hack turrets when their sensors are disabled. So like the motion sensor or the camera. Without the camera, it doesn't get the red bar. Sounds like there's a tape nearby. There it is.
While Colt won most of the U.S. military contracts, the Smith & Wesson Model 10 remained the weapon of choice for U.S. police forces until the 70s, when they switched to high-capacity Wonder 9 pistols. The Model 10 did win a few U.S. military contracts, including the Air Force, Coast Guard, and Navy. In World War II, air crews used the Model 10 both for self-defense and for emergency signaling with tracer rounds. In the 20s, police were facing significant resistance by Prohibition gangsters and found that the .38 long Colt round just wasn't strong enough. Smith & Wesson started rechambering their Model...
Sorry for interrupting the audio, I just wanted to look at what Boogerman was. Finally fell asleep. For days I was too scared to even try. What if the drones find me? What if a turret materializes in the room with me? Oh... Audrey. Audrey's Luis's daughter.
Was for the slightly more powerful .38 special cartridge, but the converted models were not quite right, and fired cartridges had a tendency to get stuck from the increased pressure and slow down reloading.
Alright. I've upgraded from baseline to asleep. I have reached asleep. Smith & Wesson Model 10 permanently added to the pool, 5 baseline notes, 6 baseline tapes, and 1 secret. Day ? This is the Colt Detective Special. Alright, let's look at... Oh. Day ? I think that's in notes? Yeah. Personal log. So there's something weird happening to time. I don't know how long I've been here or how long I've been fighting. Get closer to the truth. Study the tapes. Alright. So this is also a revolver, but it is a much smaller, shorter one. And because this is a Colt rather than a Smith & Wesson, we can expect the cylinder to rotate the opposite direction, clockwise that is. And I have something in my number 1 inventory slot here. It's a flashlight. I'll walk around with the flashlight for a little while. There's a balloon out there. I'm gonna shoot the balloon. 1 bullet. Up on the shelf here? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna jump up on the shelf and see if I can get to this green catwalk. I'm gonna have to run and jump. Made it. Alright. Looking for tapes. Looking for tapes. This area is fairly brightly lit. I don't need the flashlight anymore. Climbing up. There's some balloons. If I get out on that plywood, or particle board, whatever this wall sheeting is called. Let's see. Try to get them lined up pretty well. Wait for it. And boom. Three balloons, 4 bullets. Alright. Right along. Back on the stairs. This place is very creaky. Alright, there's like a foggy area up ahead. Well, this is one of those run and jump places. Although there is a ladder here. Could just climb down the ladder. This is a light. A red light. Okay. What color is this one? Also red. Alright. So that's the way to traverse that without running and jumping, if needed. So, is there anything interesting down there? There's an empty barrel and a light. Another light, nothing on that barrel either. Oh! Didn't mean to go down the ladder. I'm gonna kind of stay on the same high level. Some blue light of a turret. I bet I can get behind that turret without shooting it. Oh. There we go. Alright. Hacked. Another floppy disk. What does it say? Hacker life forever with a 3. Finding these weird encrypted messages. Hack the planet, baby! So this is some kind of code. I've not bothered to try decoding it. This is the first one from Charlene. So we've heard from the survivor, Luis, Charlene, Henry, unnamed soldier, and Maggie. Maggie the mongoose. Yet another floppy disk. Secrets. Henry found a note today. And unlike the other notes, this one talks about encrypted messages. This has upset me a lot. Why would we need to write coded messages unless something we are doing is dishonest or wrong? Are receivers deceivers? Henry. Henry worries a lot. Alright, it's dark in here. Paint tray, cans of paint, elevators. That must be a sleeping turret. I should probably not be shining my light on it. If I go slowly enough, just creep up on it. Can. A free bullet out of the deal. Okay, that's some weird blue light. That is a different pattern than we've seen before. It's I'm moving around. We hear wobble wobble wobble. Wonder if that's a different type of drone. Alright. Now, in principle, I could get behind that one, but alright, hammer back is F. I want to go over here, hit it in the battery. All good. Actually, what's my bullet situation? E to flip out the cylinder. I've got two live ones. Oh, there it is. Oh, hover drone. Try and hit it right in the middle. Well, it's still got its camera, but it's not flying anymore. I must have hit the propeller. The hover rotor, whatever it is. Okay, nothing over here on these hospital gurneys. Got one live one left in the cylinder. There's another hover bot. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it saw me. Yikes. Ran away. Alright, I'm gonna look at the information. Drone. There's a picture of it. Shock drones. They will chase relentlessly. Ah, the threat can make a taser blast into a lethal cardiac arrest. Yep, running away into cleared areas. Good idea. Wait. There was something else with a star on it. Oh, flashlight. Kind of looks like a mag light. Looks very much like a mag light. Some enemies can spot you from farther away when you use the flashlight. Good to know. Alright. What is the situation with that drone? Alright. Blue means searching. Yellow means seeking. Alright. Right next to it. Blast it. Okay. I think that was my last live bullet in this load. Better dump those and load a whole new set. I rotated so that the dead cylinder is under the hammer right now, so when I cock it back, it will be a live bullet next. Okay. That turret has a tape under it. Holster. Ah.
This tape is designed to test your focus in the face of distraction. Maintain focus on your breathing.
Focus on that breathing.
How did you do? If your attention wandered...
The first time I heard that, it freaked me out. But I've listened to it many times now.
Let's try again. Good job.
Good job. Alright, I'm gonna take down this drone. Hey, pool table. Let's see, can I get the 8-ball corner pocket? Did it. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, a balloon. Just one bullet. There I am. Glass. Getting hit by falling shards of glass can cause injury or even death. Guess I shouldn't shoot at mirrors so close. It is possible to run and jump through glass. Alright. Have a flashlight? I do. Just clothes in here. There's some bullets. A bullet. There's like a ledge out there, but I don't think I want to go outside the glass. Gong. rotated into place. Looking good. Alright, so there's that drone that I shot down. Is it? It seems completely dead. Okay. Some balloons in an interesting arrangement. Is that another? Oh, that's a turret. Is that a tape under it? It is a tape.
Together, we have laid the foundation. You have shown great potential, but the potential is yet to be realized. We have sent the message. Can you hear it? There is an insidious force moving through your media, weakening the mind and causing widespread dysfunction. We call this the threat. We have developed a technique called mind tech to combat this threat. A new set of tapes has been issued to train and prepare you.
Apparently I can't smash through that window. Might be able to smash through this one. Yeah. The Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Alright. Anything interesting in this apartment? Kitchen stuff. And there's upstairs. Oh. Drone in there. Was a drone in there. Alright. It sure is dark in here. Just looking to see if the bedroom has anything. Nope. Probably could have just gone right on past. Didn't need to deal with that drone. Alright, I want to try this jumping through windows thing again. Oh, bump. Alright. I see that welded chamber. I think I need to reload. Yep. There's another drone somewhere. Alright, I gotta be careful. If that drone spots me, it's gonna be hard to run away up these stairs. Okay, there it is. That looks like a sleeping turret down there. I'm gonna shoot that balloon. No. Come on. That's a dead chamber. Alright. Got 3 bullets left. I better conserve them. I'll try to shoot at things that are far away. I see some blue light. Okay, there. These angles are difficult. Can it see me? I think it can see me up here. That's my best. Get to here without it seeing me. Alright, now it's looking away. Alright, last bullet. I gotta do this carefully. Alright, that got the motor. May as well get rid of my spent brass. I can holster it with the cylinder out. I don't know what kind of holster I have that can do that. Maybe it's just a pocket. I think putting revolvers in your pocket is a bad idea. Here's a tape.
Novices often start with snub-nosed revolvers like the Detective Special because they look small and friendly. Such a small weapon must have light recoil, right? Wrong. It kicks almost twice as hard as a full-size revolver like the Model 10. They fire the same cartridge, but snubbies have less mass to dampen the acceleration, so it kicks like a mule. Also, contrary to popular belief, the short barrel does not make the snub nose inherently inaccurate. If you shoot it 5 times from the exact same position with a ransom rest, you can get a 2-inch group at 20 yards, which is better than what humans can achieve with a top-tier target pistol. However, in practice, it is very hard to shoot accurately because the front and rear sights are so close together.
Something sight radius. Alright. I think I see a drone up ahead. And I hear a turret. I think I want to get up high. Having a vertical component to shooting is difficult. At least in this game, it's difficult regardless of whether it's above or below, but generally above is a little easier than below. Alright. Let's see if I can take out the drone first. That was a complete miss. Oh, that was all my bullets. I want to wait till that turret's looking away and then head over to it. Oh, the drone saw me. I'm just running away wherever I can. Wait, was there another drone there? It's dark in here. Sounds like they're smashing glass. I think I got away, but I think I'm also all out of bullets. Oh, maybe I'll go the other way. Oh, there's a balloon. That'll get me a bullet, at least. I've got to be very, very careful. No way to take out drones from a distance. Alright, where was that balloon? It was down this way, right? The blocked off door. And there's a tape there.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Don't
What
come
pumpkin?
in the garage.
Don't come in the garage. Why?
Call your mommy.
Oh,
She
so
will
this
know
this is one of the
what to do.
warning pieces. So
Please. Please.
might want to
Come
look
in
away
the
if this
garage.
sort of thing is not your cup of tea.
It's off limits. Love, Daddy.
It's trying to turn the. Nope, nope. I guess it's a good thing I was out of bullets. Threat recovery Bob. Let's take a look at that. So we got threat echo. Pumpkin don't come in the garage. Threat recovery. When Bob returned from his second tour, he found it even harder to reintegrate to civilian life. He started feeling like his life insurance would give his family more value than his presence. He started to lock up his sidearm and ammo separately. Good idea anyway. But when the threat tried to kill him with carbon monoxide, it failed barely. So the threat drove him to attempt this. As he resumed his receiver training, he began to realize how important he was to his family and how hard it was to almost lose him. Actually, I can let the narrator
When
read this.
Bob returned from his second tour, he found it even harder to reintegrate to civilian life. When he started feeling like his life insurance would give his family more value than his presence, he started to lock up his sidearm and ammo separately. When the threat tried to kill him with carbon monoxide, it failed, barely. As he resumed his receiver training, he began to realize how important he was to his family and how hard it was to almost lose him. He started to see how deeply connected he was to his web of reality, no matter how alone he felt, and how painful it would be for everyone if the threat tore him out of that web. He learned to see the value in being a stay-at-home dad, and eventually wrote a popular book on the subject, drawing funny and insightful comparisons between parenting and soldiering.
On the plus side, every time the game throws one of these threat echo tapes at us, there is a corresponding threat recovery. So, I was going to get that balloon when I found that tape. 2 bullets. Alright. So, I was hoping to come this way to get away from drones, but... I wonder... I throw myself through a window here. Not that one. No. That was very what was it? Gunpoint-esque. So I forget the name of the developer, but the developer that makes Gunpoint and Heat Signature and a couple of other games. I think it's Tactical Wizards. Calls the series the I wish I could remember the exact wording. It's something about flinging through windows. Because in Heat Signature, the spaceships have windows that can be shattered by gunfire, and when they shatter, everything in that particular room just gets swooped out into space. Alright. So I only have 2 bullets left. I feel like it is worth spending one. Although, maybe I can hack this. If I can like, wait for it to hover in the right direction. There we go. Alright, and then this one here is a sleeping turret. Wait, this one also needs hacked. There we go. Sleeping turret. I had kind of forgotten about this particular area. There's every area seems to have multiple levels, and sometimes you encounter several of those levels, and sometimes you kind of just get stuck in one. So let's see, more bullets. I got 4 fireable bullets in the cylinder now. Now this is a lower apartment. It seems to have a turret in it. Where is that turret? Okay. I think I can get behind that one if I time it right. So, wait for the blue light to be gone. Get in behind it. Nice and safe. If I go too far and my little bar hits that red hash mark, the turret will wake up and it rotates further than it's programmed. I did it again. Jumping through windows. Like some kind of superhero action movie star. Interesting up here. Nope. Nope. Alright, which window did I bust through? This one. Oh, this area is the worst. The rifle turrets can see me through the little gaps, but I can't effectively shoot with a revolver with limited ammo. Alright, I think I'm in a relatively safe spot. Yeah, okay. Now if I hustle to behind that one, I should be able to... Oh! I moved too early. That was lucky that I didn't get hit by that. I actually dodged to the side in my chair. Not that that would have helped at all. Alright, now I've got a fair number. I think I've got 4 still loaded and like 4 or 5 in my pocket. Should be okay. This one looks like a sleeping turret. No drones in close proximity. That was pretty close. Just a couple more degrees on that red one. I would have been in trouble. Now these blue cooler bottles are enough like the blue light that they kind of freak me out. Okay, that drone is up pretty high. I think if I hit it in the right component, I could probably take it down. I just gotta not get spotted by its camera. Alright, no more drones in this area. I think we did come through this hospital area earlier. I am not alone. From Luis. Immediately following, I am alone. I was wrong. I'm not alone. Well, I am, kind of, but I'm finding things that have clearly been left behind by other receivers. To find them. Oh, that looks like a drone that I shot down earlier. It still has an active camera, but it can't fly. Ah! That was a sleeping turret. Glad it takes those a while to wake up. That freaked me out. Another sleeping turret. Alright, where's that drone? Seems like there's another one outside. 4 out of 5 tapes, so I might be able to just sneak up, grab the tape, and then leave.
Each receiver will train with a core mind tech. This functions as a checklist and readies the mind for action. It allows you to break from a reactive cycle caused by outside influence and allows you to regain control. Like all mind tech, your core is a sequence of thoughts. Where are you? What is your name? What is today's date? What is your firearm? Then,
what is your quest?
And listen.
That was asleep. Mind's eye sharpened. I have reached Sleepwalker. Cult Detective Special permanently added. 4 asleep notes, 5 asleep tapes. The Endless. And high point 9mm. Okay, so as soon as I manifest... Oh, this is a semi-auto with a magazine. We got threat attack and what was it? The endless? Yeah, the endless. Been a weird day. Am I stuck in a Mobius strip? Threat attack. I have to find tapes. Can do this. Alright, so this is a semi-auto, so this is going to be a little different. How do I have a magazine. I can take it out and put it away with one. I can aim this, but not aiming down the sights. Why is that? I can't fire. Equip magazine, push 1. Toggle safety, push V. Okay, now I'm aiming down sights. Holster weapon, push back quote or tab. Tab. Insert round into magazine. Oh, apparently I need both hands to put rounds into the magazine. It makes sense. I mean, it is in principle possible to load one of these magazines one-handed, but you need like a hard surface that you can push the magazine on, and you have to kind of already have the cartridge between thumb and forefinger, and you kind of thumb it in. It's really awkward. So, slow draw weapon, hold back quote or tab. Insert magazine, push Z. Inspect chamber, hold T plus R. I see brass in there. If I release R, I guess we're good to go. What's out there? What's in here? Little balloon. So far, no turrets. Oh, there's some blue light. The way it's wavering looks like drone light, not like turret light. Because the turrets kind of have a gridded pattern on theirs, too. Alright, is that... The drone is outside the glass. I might be able to sneak by without it seeing me. I just, like, hunker down and among these boxes and stuff. Climbing over things. It'd be nice to have some light, but I don't have a flashlight right now. Try to avoid the blue camera light. Alright, looks like it's looking the other way now. Sneak under these pipes. Oh. That's some thunder and lightning, alright. Very close by, given how close in time proximity the flash and sound are. Alright, I think I can get past those. More drone light up. Nope, that's... Okay, there is a drone there. Alright, let's see if I can take down the drone. Don't get through the glass, please. Don't get through the glass. Eventually it'll give up, I think. Okay, back to blue. Good. Is my chamber looking ready to go? What, there was 2 in there? That got me. Alright, back down to what? Asleep? Mind's eye blurs. Receiver rank demoted. Revisiting asleep. All unlocks retained. High point 9mm permanently added to the pool. 2 sleepwalker notes found. What's this? Colt M1911. Another venerable design. Alright, let's look at the notes for that. Oh, we got a bunch of new notes. So, semi-automatics. Semi-automatics are always a better choice than revolvers. Wait a minute. Revolvers are always a better choice than semi-automatics. Semi-automatics are always... Modern operators have been decades. Okay. We need to carry 3 6-guns to have the same ammo capacity as a single Glock. Alright, we got a listing about the high point 9mm, the Yeet cannon. A fun story about that. They held a poll for what to name the C9, and much like Bodie McBoatface, the internet decided it should be the Yeet cannon. This is some notes about threat echoes and threat recoveries. This is in the help section. Is there anything new in the notes section? Tapes. Heard these. Okay, back to the game. Oh, there was a. Is it a no? Bolt M1911. There we go. Automatic Colt pistol. Novice shooters often experience stovepipe malfunctions with follow-up shots. It's you gotta be very firm. The 1911. That's why it's got the backstrap safety. Got a flashlight. So where do I have a magazine? What's going on here? E to slide out the magazine. Looks like I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds in it. Alright, and then C to load it back in. And what did they teach me about inspecting the chamber? Hold down T, R. Looks like the chamber's loaded. And that cocked back the hammer for me too. So I'm gonna put the safety on. Cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Alright, I think I'm gonna stay on this level for now. Might have occasion to go. Oh, actually, balloons. Balloons are a fine occasion to go upstairs. I'll keep my ears peeled for turret noises and tapes. Alright. We got 3 balloons in a row. Draw this. Undo the safety. Inspect the chamber. Looking good. Failure to feed. New help information. If you rack the slide on a loaded magazine and then don't see any brass in the chamber when you press check, then it probably failed to feed. FTF. To solve this problem, smack the magazine to make sure it's properly seated. It's the same as the load key. And if the rounds aren't stuck, then rack the slide again. See brass when you press check, you're good to go. And there's a malfunctions. Hundreds or even thousands of rounds without a hitch. Apparently the test of the Colt 1911 when the Army was testing it was 6,000 rounds, and when the gun got hot, they immersed it in water to cool it off. So says Wikipedia. Immediate action drill. Tap, rack, bang. Bit of an ironic passage here. Technically, it's a stoppage if an operator can clear it and resume firing, and only a malfunction if something's actually broken, has to be replaced. Practice, practice, practice. So, check the chamber. In fact, it is empty. So, let go. Let's run through this. Tap, rack, bang. Yep, that did it. And that one's good to go. Put the safe back on. Cocked and locked. Alright, it's dark in here. I think I hear one below me, and there's one far away down. Looks like it's far enough that it can't see me. Yeah. If I can take it out from far away. Well, I can knock it over. What about the one below me? Where is it? Looking for blue light and not seeing it. Maybe it was in the corridor? Give it a look. See blue light here. And this is the same place I just was. I went up there to get those balloons. Where was I hearing? It sounds really close. Maybe it was up at the top of the stairs? If see any blue light. Sound is very important in this game. Oh, there's another level entirely. Okay. That's a siren going by in real life. Okay. If we can do another distant takedown. Stovepipe. Tap. Rack. Alright, the stovepipe is a form of failure to eject, which a spent cartridge is only partially extracted, getting stuck in the ejection port. Clear this malfunction by just racking the slide again, especially if you tilt the weapon to get gravity on your side. You can usually avoid this problem altogether with a sufficiently firm grip. So one thing I haven't quite figured out is whether the game is just sort of randomly assigning when I have a firm grip or not, or if it's determining that by like how long I hold down the fire button. Okay, so I think I want to hold the slide open. So R brings the slide all the way back, but then it's not held open. I wonder if I put in the empty mag. Was that does keep it back? Okay. So I gotta put away the pistol itself in order to load the magazine. We got 5 in the mag and 4 spares. Sometimes when you load a mag with the slide back, it should just... Oh, why it's not... Oh, that's not what I wanted. And I suppose I can just load it and rack it. That should be good. Nope, that's not good. That's better. Okay. It's far, so I need to aim up a little. Alright, knocked over is good enough. Oh, hold it. Uh-oh. To avoid accidents, either holster more carefully by holding back quote, or make sure the weapon is in a safe condition. I forgot the safety that time. Okay, we got gun safety. Most important rule is to keep them out of reach of the threat. 1. Firearms must be inaccessible to anyone who is untrained. Hiding them is not nearly enough. Firearms must be locked when not in use. Alcohol, lack of sleep, and other substances can temporarily remove someone's training and make them susceptible to the threat. Just learn to recognize the voice of the threat and temporarily remove your own access to firearms when it gets too strong. Three, when firearms are involved, you must ensure that you leave nothing to chance. Probability is under control of the threat. Classic hunter's poem. If a sportsman true you'd be, listen carefully to me. Never, never let your gun be pointed be at anyone. That it may unloaded be matters not the least to me. When a hedge or fence you cross, though of time it cause a loss, from your gun the cartridge take, for the greater safety's sake. If twixt you and neighbouring gun, bird shall fly or beast may run, let this maxim e'er be thine. Follow not across the line. Stops and beaters, oft unseen, lurk behind some leafy screen. Calm and steady always be. Never shoot where you can't see. You may kill or you may miss, but at all times think this. All the pheasants ever bred won't repay for one man dead. Mark Hanbury Beaufoy, 1902. Holstering. When drawing and holstering firearms, you can hold the holster key down to perform the action in a focused way, avoiding any chance of accidentally pulling the trigger. Okay, so, hold for a slow, and the chamber looks alright. Let's not, shoot ourselves in the leg again. It was very forgiving that that wasn't just an instant loss there, rather just an injury and a warning. So, it looks like we've got a turret here. Extra bullets from that. Alright, so I want to get up so I can shoot those balloons. Curiously wandering along the walls here. Alright. Let's see if I can get a 3-for-1. Another 2-for, and a miss, and empty mag. I guess I can hit it more easily if I get closer. Safety on, holster it. Hack this turret. Makes it jiggle a little bit, so I gotta be careful. There we Oh, a couple more bullets. And a red floppy. Crazy drop 1. From Mongoose. Here's Maggie Mongoose with crazy tip numero uno. This one took a bit of daring. Hospital section with the creepy beds or gurneys or whatever they are. If you find a good spot, you can drop down to the level below. If you twist in the air just right, you can land on the railing. Hurts like hell and your ankles won't thank you, but it's an alternative route. Well, Mongoose has some advice. Alright. So let's see what this balloon has for me. 2 more bullets. Not bad. Alright. Balloon. That one took a little while to register. Hey. Where even was that? Trying to get... Oh, it's down below. Alright. This feels extremely hazardous. I'm just gonna get the heck out of there. There's the tape I was listening for.
One tool used by the threat is called the anti-pattern. The threat cultivates an atmosphere of terror and anxiety around trivial risks, providing a suitable environment for them to inject fixes for these non-problems. Invariably, the actual purpose of these solutions is to create new issues that were worse than the initial situation. By associating the search for solutions with new problems, the mind becomes locked in a hopeless state with no
blue
clear
light there.
path forward.
Does look away
We
for
have
a
developed
bit.
a mind tech for people trapped in this anti-pattern. Like a hall of mirrors,
It's ready.
this construct is based on illusions and is easily shattered. Imagine that you have changed about something you would never doubt.
Got the
Act
motor.
like you believe this new truth for an hour, a day, a week. Do things make more sense? This is the feeling of breaking free.
Goodbye, drone. Alright, so... Okay. Empty. Wait, it's back? Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. Magazines. Limit our capacity for action by influencing our firearms. Revolvers may have blocked chambers, and magazines may have diminished capacity and weak springs. Immediate action drills. Yeah, that's that tap rack bang. So yeah, the red X's here. Normally this mag should be able to hold 7, but right now it can only hold 5. So I'm gonna load it in, rack it, check the chamber, looking good. What just beeped? Oh shoot, it was the drone. Alright, where'd that drone go? Oh, it crashed into the wall. I busted its propeller shield. Looks like it's still alive, but not very functional. I think I want to go down that ladder, actually, because the one that I hit the motor on is stuck aiming at the doorway. That's not too good. Alright, before I go down the ladder, I should holster this. Alright. See blue light down there. Does it ever aim at the base of the ladder? It looks like not. Alright, those crates. Alright, so it is just spinning round and round and round. I think it's not going to be easy to hack. but this close it should be an easy kill. Alright, safe it, holster it, grab the bullet. And there's that dead drone. Like it's not dead, it's still active, but it can't fly. Alright, which way do I want to go? To the hospital or this way? Construction site. I think I'm gonna go construction. That one's knocked over. Did I do that? I must have. Ah, it's jiggling a lot. It's stuck in the grating. Okay. What's this? Floppy disk. The apartment. From Louise. The apartment where I stayed last night. I know it. I've been there before. It belongs to that girl below me whose music was always too loud. I find my old apartment, then I can play the messages on my old answering machine. Oh, Luis. I surely think his story is the saddest I've seen in this game. But he's sticking with it, so good on you, Luis. Alright. See another drone light up ahead. Oh, it's hovering. I might be able to hack it. Just gotta get the timing right. Looks like it's slowly kind of rotating clockwise if you're looking from above. I just gotta wait. Oh, I guess it's going the other way now. I was getting nervous doing that, the hacking on the flying drones. I find them less predictable than the ground turrets. Alright. Chamber looks good. I'm gonna safe it. It's the magazine, like 2 rounds left. May as well top it off. Okay. So I could ride the elevators down if I want to. So that seems like a good idea. Oh, yeah, may as well, because this door is blocked. Alright, nothing over here, looks like. None of these doors are openable. But the elevator, the buttons do work. Alright. Now, do I go up or down? Looks like down. I gotta be careful for turrets on this level. Looks clear. I saw another turret, and at the very least I can get a few more bullets from it. Go check it out. What is this? A fresh magazine. Fancy. Alright, I'm gonna stick that in slot number 1 in case I need it later. Alright, this one I should be able to just run up and hack. Just gotta wait for the blue light to be out of the way. Managed to squeeze past it. Oh, feels risky. That was a little close. And a third magazine. Okay, load that one up. We got 5 there. Looks like 5 in this one. I got 10 spare rounds. Yeah, this one's full. So 15 all told. If I reload twice. Back in this dark corner. Anything interesting in the corridor? Nope. Moving right along. Fire exit. Keep clear. Here a tape. I gotta be careful though. I've only gotten one tape. This has been a tape light experience.
Dealing with fear is a necessary skill to combat the threat. Through mind tech, you focus your mind's eye on your fear. The fear is heavy, faceted, and black like obsidian. This fear can be a benefit, or it can be a poison, but it can't be avoided. It must be dealt with. Mind Tech offers the tools to engage with this fear. Through Mind Tech, you change yourself to influence your environment to reduce the fear. Control of emotions comes from control of the situation, which results from control over ideas.
Have I been here before? I feel like I have. Yeah, this was like a long range takedown on that robot. Is there a ladder there? There's not. Maybe I can go the other direction. Where did I start in this particular asleep run? I think I started a couple of rooms the way I'm facing now from here. I don't need my light shining anymore. Oh right, this is the place where I was like, oh, I don't need to go upstairs, but then I saw some balloons, so I did anyway. If I listen carefully, there might be a tape. I see blue light. All right. Can I climb this? I can. Okay.
This building, this place, it doesn't make much sense. And while I know this isn't the same room as before, it still feels familiar. It's more like a fictional place than the real world. It's like someone made copies of copies and lost the original intent of all the objects.
You're a motor.
Long ago.
Also see a drone. I don't have a really good angle on that drone. I wonder, can I? If I get on that wall somehow. Might give me a good enough. Oh, there's a turret down there. I think I'm too far away. I can't even... Oh, there it is, off in the distance. Alright, first let's take care of this turret. Unsafe. Rather, undo the safety. That's that turret taken care of. So this is going to be a long-range shot. There's two floaty drones over there. So let's see. I have to aim a little bit high. Like that kind of disrupted it a little bit. Didn't really take it down. I see a turret. Oh, that's another drone over there. Lots of drones. Alright, I think think that's one down. At least one without a camera. I'm too far away to be effective. I think I did actually take one down, but it took a lot of bullets. So let's load that up, but put it aside. Load one of the fresh mags. Alright. I should probably not be holding a hot pistol when I'm trying to jump around. Alright, so I no longer hear the motor. I think that was the only wakey turret in this area. There is another flying drone though. So, let's see. Still a fairly long distance. I knocked something off it. There we go. How about this one? I'm pleased with that performance. Alright, does mean I'm down to like 2 in this magazine. 1 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. 1 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. There's another flying drone. Alright, so that should mean 1 in the chamber. Alright, let's load that up. Put number 3 in the number 1 slot. And it's saved, so I'm gonna holster it. Should, ooh, what was that beep? Oh, I think it was the drone that I shot going dormant. Alright, that's 1 bullet. Guess I'll put it in the mag here. Okay, yeah, so that drone is still alive. It's downed. I think as long as I stay far enough away from the taser, I can hack it. Alright, what do we got here? There's a turret down there. And some balloons. And, actually, just a moment. Okay. Sorry about that. Just a bit of an interruption. And here we go. Oh, that turret saw me. I didn't think I was in line of it. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get a line on that turret without it getting a line on me. Well, it's looking away. I think I can get back around into this corner. Is that a 4th magazine? Very nice. I'm just kind of topping up the magazines that I've got. this garbage container. Get on the ventilation unit. Drop down on this circuit box. There we go. Prime hacking position. Map for tapes. 3 out of 5. That was a sleeping turret. Those ones always startle me. Alright. Looks like this one does a full circuit. So I may as well. It's actually a rough angle because the metal casing actually is angled such that it's hard to get through to the motor or the battery. Okay. Safe it, put it away. We got another tape.
This building, this place.
The tone of this
Doesn't
building
make much sense.
kind of freaks me out sometimes because it's.
While I know this isn't the same room as before, it still feels familiar.
I know.
It's more like a fictional place than the real world.
I know that this particular tape is not a threat echo, but the tone that it starts out with
the original intent of all the objects
kind of has that feel to it. Oh, shoot, that's a drone. Alright, make sure the chamber's hot. Tap it. Alright. Where's that flying drone? Oh, it was outside the glass. That's why it didn't come that far after me. Alright. There's the tape.
Together, we have laid the foundation. You have
That's
shown
number
great
5.
potential, but the potential is yet to be realized.
Alright, getting back to Sleepwalker.
Can you hear it? There
How long have I been at it for here? Hour and
Moving
48?
through your media. Weakening the
I would
mind.
say let's see how
Causing
far I can get
widespread
in a full
dysfunction.
2 hours. So another
We call
10 or
this
11
the
minutes.
threat. We have developed a technique called mind tech to combat this threat. A new set of tapes has been issued to train and prepare you.
Ranking up to Sleepwalker. Colt M1911 permanently added. 5 asleep tapes. 1 secret. Beretta M9. Okay. So, let's take a look at the info on the Beretta M9. There it is. It's that 3 arrows Beretta symbol on the side there. 92FS is the non-military designation, and then M9 is the US military. Arguably the most famous of the Wonder Nines. Best solution is to throw the magazine in the trash and get a better one. If that's not an option, you can smack it sharply and rack again. So yeah, if I do get failures to feed, I gotta remember that tap rack. So I guess as a Sleepwalker, I only need 4 tapes. Alright, let's do the safe draw. Looks like the decocking lever is down, so even if I pull back the hammer, it's gonna stay and trigger does nothing. I can check the chamber while it's saved, but again, the hammer doesn't stay back. And let's take a look at the mag. Looks like it's got at least 5 rounds in it. Oh wait. Oh, I It was just some golden light against the inner side of the mag. It is empty. Now it's got 5 rounds in it. Alright, if I flip the safety up and inspect the chamber and puts the hammer back, I am ready for action. Lightning. I have a flashlight? I don't. Okay. Check this little apartment here. I hear a tape, but it's far off. TV's kind of poster, some plates. There's a flashlight. Alright. I thought I heard the tape kind of as I was in the far corner of the apartment. It might be down this corridor here. Okay. I'm getting much louder now.
You are finally prepared to hear this message. You see reality painted in shades of black, but beyond your world is another, bathed in radiant light.
Safety on. That decocked the hammer.
We have reached out to you with a warning. If you are able to hear our message, you are one of the few that we can help. We call you receivers. The receiver who is speaking these words was chosen. He is able to hear us with exceptional clarity. With time, you too will learn this mind tech, but time is not something we have. There is a threat to everyone on your planet, and they have been weakening your mind through your media, lowering your natural defenses. The coming attack is unavoidable. All we can do is prepare.
Alright, let's try this window thing again. Nope, not that one. There we go. Alright, definitely a turret there. Alright. Looks like there's kind of a crossfire going on. Actually, I accidentally tapped the fire button twice. And much like a real Beretta, as long as it has time enough to cycle, it can fire as fast as you pull the trigger. Alright. Now, I don't hear a tape there, so let's see. I wonder, can I if I like trace this back up there? That hit something. That's alright. Holster, load the mag, slap it in, and it auto-loaded. Knocked it over. Nice. Alright, is that gonna be enough? Let's see. Alright, this is gonna be risky here. I don't know if I got its motor, but oh, it didn't even see me. Some extra bullets. Hack this thing. Alright. It is safe. Put it away. I suppose I should say it has the safety on rather than it is safe. Alright. So let's get the mag. Holster the thing. Top up the magazine. Load it back in. Alright, looking good. What's upstairs? Another apartment. Nothing too interesting there. I might have something in the bathroom. Oh, extra magazine. Oh, and this one doesn't have a blockage. That'll be good if I ever get more bullets. Oh, that window's too tough. Alright. Ooh, a floppy disk. What's it say? The last bullet. Henry. Doing receiver work, finding tapes. Lost concentration, walked around the corner in a hospital module, and I heard a turret activate. Turned around, raised my gun to shoot it, and my gun jammed. I knew that was it. I was gonna die. This hellish world, this place of lies, become so normal to me that I'd grown too bored to stay vigilant. But the turret didn't shoot. I heard its ammo belt spinning, but it was empty. I walked up to it, disabled it with a hack, and then spotted a receiver message lying next to it. All it said was this: "Don't trust other receivers." I was meant to find it. If Red is trying to kill me, then why am I still alive? Maybe Henry's paranoia is justified. Maybe. Alright. There's a ladder back here. Flying drone in. Oh, it saw me. I think if I stay behind this pillar... Alright. Gave up for now. It's looking this way. Nope, it saw me again. Darn it. Can it bust through the glass, though? That's the question. I gotta be careful with my jumping. Alright, it's looking away. It's 2 panes of glass. Alright, I want to take that drone down, but I gotta get a clear shot at it. Chamber looks good. Tap it just to be sure. Alright, is there anything... I don't see any blue light over there, so that's at least good. Alright. Got enough to take it down? Looks like it. Now I see blue light there. Doggone it. Okay. Hate those flying drones. Alright. Save that. Put it away. Hack that. Now, have I been in this apartment? I don't think I have. Only at 1 out of 4, but here's an extra magazine. I'm gonna pop the bullets out of this one. Put it in my 4 slot to indicate that it's empty. And then fill in this one that's not restricted. Actually, for that matter, let's drop this one. Pop out the bullets. That in the 3 slot. And then the 1 slot. Fill that one up. And the lower it gets, the harder it gets to load, because the spring is under more tension and it pushes back harder. So getting that last cartridge into a high capacity magazine is tough. At least compared to the first one. Alright. Did that wreck it? It did. But the question is there anything in this apartment to make it all worth it? Looks like not, but we have hit the 2-hour mark, so I think I'm going to call it here. But I hope that anybody watching this has found it interesting. This is Receiver 2, and what I might do is record another Let's Play from the Sleepwalker state to see about going further. Alright, I want to get away from that drone before I actually call it. But here we are. Thank you all for watching. I'm Ali Astra, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.